You're not going to believe what raining cats and dogs mean. Ever wonder why we let the cat out of the bag or bite the bullet? Well, join me as I uncover the surprising and often bizarre origins behind the crazy sayings we use every day. But first, leave me a comment and tell me, what is your favorite saying? And do you know what it means? All right. Under the weather. This means feeling ill, of course, but its origin is nautical, where soldiers who were feeling sick would be sent below deck to protect them from the weather above. So, below the weather. Bite the bullet. This phrase means to endure a painful or unpleasant situation that is unavoidable. Its origins date back to the days when wounded soldiers had to bite down on a bullet during surgery because they didn't have anesthesia to help endure the pain. That one's pretty rough. How about break the ice? This saying means to initiate conversation in a social setting. Its origin, also nautical. It comes from the practice of ships breaking the ice to clear the path for other vessels. How about cat got your tongue? Okay. It's used to ask someone why they are silent. This phrase may originate, they think, from the ancient practices where punishments involving cutting out of tongues of liars and blasphemers and then feeding their tongues to cats. How about caught red-handed? This means to be caught in the act of doing something wrong. Its origins are from the 15th century, referring to someone having blood on their hands after committing murder or poaching. So literally, red-handed. Give the cold shoulder. This one's funny. To deliberately ignore someone. This phrase dates back to medieval times when unwanted guests were served a cold shoulder of meat as a sign that they were not welcome to stay. That's pretty rough. How about let the cat out of the bag? This means to reveal a secret. Its origin is from the medieval market practice where a piglet was sold in a sack, and unscrupulous sellers would sometimes substitute a cat. So when the cat was let out of the bag, the scam was exposed. I don't know how they ever thought they'd get away with that one. How about raining cats and dogs? This means a heavy rain. Its origin is uncertain, but it is believed that it is from the 17th century England, where heavy rains would wash dead animals into the streets, making it appear as though it had rained cats and dogs. Ugh, rough. How about spill the beans to reveal a secret? This saying likely originates from the ancient Greek voting method where white and black beans were used to cast votes. If someone accidentally spilled the beans, the results were revealed prematurely. How about the proof is in the pudding? Is a modern adaptation of the older proverb, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. This originally just means that the true value of something or a quality of something is going to only be judged when it is put to the test, when it's used how it's supposed to be used. Essentially, it means you have to try out the food, the pudding, to know if it is good. And over time, the phrase has been shortened to proof is in the pudding, which is kind of obscure from the original thought, but that's what it means. Which ones do you use of these crazy phrases? Will you ever think of raining cats and dogs the same again? I don't know if I can. Be sure to leave me a comment, like, follow, subscribe, and let me know if I missed any.